The tragic story of Preeti. Preeti, a bright and ambitious young woman from Delhi, had just secured a position as a naval nurse in Mumbai. However, her promising future was tragically cut short. Upon arriving at the Mumbai railway platform, a person suddenly potted her shoulder, threw acid on her face, and quickly fled the scene. She was immediately rushed to the hospital, where doctors fought tirelessly to save her. Sadly, after a month of battling her injuries, Preeti succumbed to her wounds without ever knowing why she was attacked or who was behind it. The police investigation yielded no results, and after persistent protests from her family, the case was transferred to the CBI 6 months later. Based on suspicions Preeti had shared during her last days, the CBI conducted a thorough investigation. Their efforts eventually led them to Ankur, the boy who lived next door. After intense interrogation, Ankur confessed to committing the heinous crime. The motive behind this brutal act was rooted in jealousy. Ankur and Preeti's families had been neighbors for years, and their parents were on good terms. However, Ankur's father constantly compared him to Preeti, saying, "Look at Preeti, she excels in her studies, passed the Navy exams, got a prestigious job, and earns a good salary. Meanwhile, you completed hotel management with poor grades, have no job, and haven't achieved anything. When will you make me proud?" These daily comparisons fueled Ankur's resentment toward Preeti. He never spoke to her, avoided her whenever possible, and over time, his envy grew into a deep-seated hatred. This toxic jealousy led him to plan the acid attack, hoping to ruin Preeti's future. Instead, it ended with her losing her life and him ending up in jail. Moral of the story: parents often wish for their children to succeed and make them proud, but in doing so, they sometimes fall into the trap of constant comparisons. While intended as motivation, these comparisons can instead breed frustration and bitterness, as seen in Ankur's case. Children may either take these comparisons as a challenge to improve, or, as in this tragic story, allow negative emotions to lead them down a dark path. It's crucial for parents to encourage their children's progress without comparing them to others, as such comparisons can have devastating consequences.